Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Branch, the principal. I have with me here tonight Mr. Pont, our assistant principal, and we would like to welcome the classes of 2021, 2022, and 2023 to Mountain Ridge. It may seem a little bit weird to be referenced to as your graduating class, but here at Mountain Ridge Middle School, it truly is our goal to prepare our students for graduating with their class on time. We focus in three areas: academics, extracurricular activities, and social interactions, and it is our goal to make sure that Mountain Ridge Middle School is a place where all students want to come to learn and all of our faculty members want to come to work. Back in the spring, Mountain Ridge Middle School students participated in 2 climate surveys. The first was a statewide survey that every school in the state had to take part in, and it asked about 90 questions in areas varying from, do students enjoy coming to school? Do they feel safe at school? Do they have an adult in the school that they feel cares for them? And in all of the areas, Mountain Ridge Middle School scored above the state and the county averages. We also took part in a countywide survey, and our students scored above the county average in that. And as a matter of fact, we were told that we had the best scores in the county on that climate survey. So I'm proud of all of the things that our students and faculty are doing to make Mountain Ridge Middle School truly a great place to be. We really strive to follow the core beliefs of the county. You'll see the signs around the school, AIR, that stands for accountability, integrity, and respect. And it is our goal here at Mountain Ridge Middle School to make sure that we are following each of those 3 guidelines.
Good evening, Mountain Ridge Middle School Dragons and parents. Looking forward to having a great school year with you guys. Just some procedural information to help make this school year safe and smooth for everyone involved. First things, in the mornings, whenever you're dropping off your students, please use the small loop on the west side parking lot to drop off your child. They will come in on the side doors. Drop off will be from 7:10 to 7:25. Homeroom does begin at 7:30, so please make sure that you have your child dropped off early enough so that they're not tardy for homeroom. Pickup will be at 2:30 and then also at 3 o'clock. We do have 2 bus runs at 2:30 and 3 o'clock as well, and they will come out that same side door where they were dropped off. Just a note for the parents, Mountain Ridge Intermediate School bus drop-off is at 8:15 and 8:30, and their departure is at 3:20 to 3:45, so you may run into some traffic there with the buses, so just be aware of that. The next thing on our procedures to help make the school year flow safely and smoothly is please make sure that when you're dropping off your child or picking up your child that you come into the building to either sign in or sign out your child. And if you're signing in or signing out your child, please bring in a note for our office so that we can code the absence as well. The morning procedures for students, once they arrive here at the school, they will have some options. Their first option is to get breakfast, our grab-and-go breakfast in the cafeteria. If they have gotten breakfast and are finished, or if they decide not to have breakfast that morning, they will have 2 options, either to go to the cafeteria or to the gymnasium until they are released to then go to homeroom.
One of the new initiatives that I'm excited to announce this year is a lunch study hall. And this study hall will be required of all students who are failing 2 or more classes, so I wanted to make sure that all parents were aware of that. We'll begin that at our first interim and run that through the end of the school year. And the goal is to make sure that students have time to make up any homework and that they're being held accountable for their grades. So during lunch, students will get their lunch, they'll take that with them, report to the teacher's classroom, and we'll have that time to eat and to work on their lunch with a teacher present who can help them. And that will be starting, like I said, at the first interim. This was a suggestion from our parents last year and is something that the high school does. So this is something that students will be prepared for when they get to high school. I do encourage you to go online and check out the county and the school handbook. The county handbook is on the county website under Parents and Community. We will have a link on the school website to our school student handbook, and I encourage parents to check that out. Included in the handbook are our dress code procedures, our discipline procedures, and also our new BYOD procedures. So please go on and read through those. Speaking of BYOD, we are continuing our BYOD initiative that we started last year. Mountain Ridge Middle School was one of the pilot schools in Berkeley County to begin the BYOD initiative. That stands for Bring Your Own Device. So students can bring their cell phones, their iPads, iPods, electronic devices to be used in class under teacher guidance and with teacher permission. I told you all last year at orientation that I was on the Twitter. And I was on the Twitter, I still am on the Twitter, but I'm not much of a tweeter. So we are going to have a new school Twitter handle, and that will be posted on our school website shortly. I hope that you'll go on and follow Mountain Ridge Middle School's Twitter account for updates and news and just all of the great things that are going on in our school community. If you have questions about BYOD, about technology, our technology specialist, Miss Nikki Brown, will be in the cafeteria tonight. You can stop by and chat with her. We will be waiting until the first day for students to be passing out log-on information for N-Grade, for Office 365, and such. Mr. Pond?
Just some information for the procedures for this evening. You are in homeroom right now. While you're in homeroom, you should be getting your schedule along with a map of the school to help you get around the building. There will also be teachers out in the hallway to help get you wherever you need to go this evening. We will walk through the schedule just as it would be a regular school day. It'll be an abbreviated schedule, about 8 minutes per class period, just enough time for you to be able to meet with the teachers and to see where the classrooms are. We will have the bells ring. At that point, you'll go on to your next class period. At the end of the day, we encourage parent involvement, and there'll be some tables set up right by the cafeteria on your way out. We'll have some information for our Parent-Teacher Association and also for our new Watchdogs program that we're starting this year. Watchdogs are dads of great students. This is an opportunity for all you fathers out there, grandfathers, older adult brothers who want to be active in your child's life, who want to be a part of the school here, to come in for the day and sort of help out, be an active member of the school, and we'll have some information that we'll be sending home with your child next week for a pizza party that we're going to have to kick off our Watchdogs program here. So be looking for that and the information that your child brings home next week.
Again, we welcome you to Mountain Ridge Middle School tonight. Hope that you have an enjoyable evening. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by the front office and see Mr. Ponton or me, and have a great evening.